Guys, I have 10 apps I think are so useful, everyone should be using, including yourselves. Like, check this app. It's called Local Send, and you can download it onto any device that you have through the Google Play Store, the App Store, or directly onto your computer. Then once you've downloaded it, let's say you've got a few pictures you want to send to a friend. Well, no matter what device they have, whether it's an iPhone, an Android, a Mac, Windows PC, tablet, or whatever, using this Local Send app, you can open it up on both devices, tap the Send tab, then choose the pictures you want to actually send, and once that's done, then just select your friend's device's name, like Angry Potato, and bam, your friend clicks accept and the file is instantly sent to their phone. So you can quickly share files from an iPhone to a Samsung to an iPad to a Pixel to a Mac, and on and on and on. So no limited airdrop, no limited quick share, just local send it to anyone. And the best part about it is that it's actually really fast. I also love that it's free and there are no ads. I literally use this every single day. Okay, now you guys really have to try this next app. It's called Spatial Touch. Just download it, and once you open it up, you just need to give it permission to use your camera, and you'll see why in a few seconds. Then give it access to your notifications as well as accessibility, and within the accessibility settings, just make sure that Spatial Touch is also turned on. It is a bit of setup, but it does go quickly and it's so worth it. So once that's all done, you can then start going through the air gestures tutorial. And once you're done with the tutorial, open up Instagram, TikTok, or I did YouTube, for example. And if you bring your finger up like this, the Spatial Touch app should see it with your phone's selfie camera. And now check this out. If you just do a single tap with your finger, you can control your phone without actually touching it. So a single tap will go forward to the next shot. Or if you tap with two fingers, you can go back. Then if you hold down with one finger, you can actually decrease the volume by moving your hand down, or go the opposite way to increase the volume. Then if you hold down with two fingers, you can move left to like the video, or if you move right, you can pause or play the video. You can also control longer videos like this, and I was so surprised with just how well it worked from such a far distance. Like, damn, just so cool. Now, how about getting an app as powerful as ChatGPT, but directly on your keyboard? There is actually an app that can do this, and it's called Clever Type Keyboard. Again, you can find this in the Play Store, and here's what the app looks like. Once you've downloaded it, if you head into your settings, then General Management, then Keyboard List and Default, in here, just select Default Keyboard and change it to Clever Type. Now, this is just so cool because inside a message with your best friend, like James Blonde, for example, if you type in, "Hey, let's go check out a movie," you might then notice this star icon, and if you tap it, this keyboard will rewrite your message for you, but as you can see, in a bunch of different styles. Like this poetic style, "Hey, shall we embark on a cinematic journey?" What if we wanted something a bit more sarcastic, like, "Hey, how about wasting our time watching a movie?" Or maybe Gen Z's your style and you want something like, "Sup, down to see a film?" I mean, this is literally the perfect app for rewriting your messages or emails. And you know how Samsung recently came out with their own AI keyboard on the S24 range? Well, from my testing, the Clever Type keyboard is actually better than the Samsung keyboard, and you can use it on any Android. Now that's what I call my type of app. Okay, now at some point or another, we've all heard a song and said, "Man, I need some more of that." And if that's ever happened to you, then you've got to download this app called Groovifi. Cause man, this will make your Spotify 100 times better. So once you've opened up the app, it'll actually prompt you to connect to your Spotify account, where it'll then show your recently played songs, your top 20 songs, or you can even search for a song. So let's just say you played a track on Spotify that you really like. Well, if you open up Groovifi and under your last played, tap on that song, then click apply, well, what Groovifi will do is analyze its mood and a few other options to make a playlist of similar songs. But what's so cool is you can actually adjust these mood sliders, so if you want something a bit more electronic or popular, it'll instantly update that playlist for you. And inside this other tab, you can also adjust whether you want the song to be more instrumental or have more vocals, and even select what type of genre you'd like the songs to be, like disco, for example, and again, it instantly updates the playlist. So then once you're done adjusting everything, you can just select Save Playlist, choose to play on Spotify, and Spotify will open up. Bam! Just like that, you have a banging, brand new playlist in just a few seconds. Insane. Okay, now you guys know I'm all about tips, tricks, and hacks. And this next app is all about that. It's called Life Hack Tips. And once you open it up, you'll see a bunch of different categories you can pick from to get some different life tricks and hacks. For example, this technology section that has so many different useful tech hacks. Like if you use a different colored earphone tip, you can easily tell the difference between the left one and the right one. So smart. Or this one, if you visit camelcamel.com, you can actually get alerts when prices drop on Amazon, and I actually already use this. Or like if you ever happen to find a locked iPhone, you can just ask Siri whose phone this is.
I believe this iPhone belongs to Hayls.
And even this health and fitness hack, where if you have hiccups, you should hold your breath and swallow 3 times, and apparently they'll go away. In total, there are around 3,800 different tips, tricks, hacks, and facts in this app, which is pretty crazy, but not as crazy as this. So this app is really going to blow you guys away. Some of you might have already heard of it. It's called Copilot, and it's actually owned by Microsoft. But what's really cool is once you open it up, you can turn on ChatGPT-4 and use all its features, but for free. And that's not even the best part, because if you tap on this hamburger menu over here, you'll see a few different ChatGPT models, specifically this designer model, which if you go into, you can describe a picture of what you'd like it to make, like an angry potato taking over the world. It'll then write a whole story for you about that potato and also generates a few different images for you, which not only looks so epic, but you can go in style even further. But that's not even the best part yet, because if you tap on these 3 little dots and select plugins, then scroll all the way to the bottom, over here, turn on this Suno plugin and just check how crazy this is. In the description box, just type in a song you'd like to hear, like an electro pop song about loving potatoes, then press send, and Copilot will then create some lyrics for your song and use the Suno plugin to actually make the song for you.
A potato on my favorite spot. You're always on my mind. You're my tasty but potato.
So ChatGPT-4 generated images and making AI songs, it is just absolutely nuts what you can do with this. So now let me show you how you can turn your phone into a tiny toolbox by using this app called Tooli. It has a bunch of different tools in it that are categorized based on what they do. Or you can also tap on this search icon and check out all the tools you can get on here. Like there's literally over 100 tools. Some of my favorite ones are definitely the text tools, like this one right at the bottom called Stylish Fonts. In here you can just type out some text, whether that's a message, a note, or whatever it may be, and then choose a style you'd like the most and just tap on it to copy. And then if you go anywhere on your phone like WhatsApp, you can just paste it and send it. Kind of just a fun way to style your chats. It also has a ton of different unit converters. So if you're like me and live in a country that uses every measurement type known to man, then this app has got you covered. It also has these cool randomizer tools like a lucky spin wheel, a flip coin, a yes or no generator, and even rock, paper, or scissors. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface with this app. It is packed with a ton of features that are just super handy to have on your phone. Okay, so literally everyone needs to start using this app. It's called Digi Card on the App Store or Digital Business Card on the Play Store. And basically, when you open it up, all you need to do is tap on Create QR Code. Then this is where you need to put in all your details that you'd like to share with others, like your name, your phone number, emails, job, company, and even any website if you'd like to include those too. Then under QR code style, just keep that to modern. Then if you scroll down, you can also choose a color you'd like for your little QR code frame. And once that's done, just tap on save. Now that your QR code is all done, go ahead and take a screenshot of it. And using the Photos widget on your iPhone or the Gallery widget on a Samsung, set your QR code as a widget on your home screen. So now, whenever someone asks for your details, you can just show them your contact card. They'll just need to scan it with their camera, and in a few seconds, all your information that you put inside your contact card will instantly get shared with them, where they can then just save it on their phone. And I know that Samsung has something similar built into their phones, but you can literally use this app on any phone. Now for another really cool and super useful app, this one is called Video Summarizer. Now you might think you know what this app does, but let's say you're busy watching a super long YouTube video and you don't really have a lot of time to watch the entire thing. Well, inside the YouTube video, if you tap on share and copy the video link, then go ahead and open up Video Summarizer, you'll actually notice this little icon in the bottom right, and as soon as you tap it, it instantly wants to paste that video link and start summarizing the video from start to finish. And depending on if the video is long or short, it'll either give you a nice long breakdown of it or just a short little description. But what is even cooler about this app is once you've summarized a video on it, you can actually go into a chat and ask questions about that video. So here's what the chat icon looks like, and I asked it something very specific to that video. I was super impressed with the response, and honestly, this is just so useful. I mean, you guys should try summarize this video to put the app to the test. Now, this next app is actually really useful, but definitely more for people who often misplace their phone, and it's called Clap to Find Your Phone. So once you've downloaded it, all you do is tap this activate button and give it permission to use your microphone as well as send you notifications. And once that's all done, you pretty much guessed it, as soon as you clap your hands, your phone will make a super loud sound and make it so much easier to find. So let's say you can't remember where you last left your phone. Well, now just clap and babamo. And if it's dark, it also flashes to help you find it. There's also a few other sounds to pick from, but what I like to do is actually turn the volume all the way down and just use the notification sound on the phone. What's great is you can also choose how long you want the notification for, like even up to a minute. And I'm not gonna lie, they are annoying ads, but the cool thing is once you've set it up and completely closed the app, it'll still work and you won't have to touch it again. Nice. Anyways, that's been it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!